Happy day. What a beautiful day to be alive. I'm back in the Big Mo. I've been on the road. I've done like 10,000 miles in 2 months. I've been all over the Southeast, the Midwest, across the country, Southwest. Prior to that, Northwest, Northeast. I've been seeing a lot of things. I've been having some great experiences. My life has been transforming for months. I'm reinventing myself every day. That's what cartoons are. You have to just keep creating new graphics, new ideas. Accept, ask more questions, see what's going on. Keep your eyes and ears open, your heart open, see how it rides. Don't worry about the bump strips in the road and the detour signs, or even bridge out. These are just opportunities for us to look at ourselves. See what we're thinking and see what we're doing, see if it's working. Are we asking ourselves the right questions? How can we learn if we don't ask questions? If we always know all the answers, and they may be incorrect answers, it's a little stifling. It limits our potential of creativity. So, I've had so many different stories out on the road, so many different sequences, meeting and greeting so many different people. And the thing that I've learned, no matter where you go, there you are. And people are people dealing with their own stuff. Whatever that stuff is, it's their shit. You know, they have to deal with it or not. It's a choice. But I've been recognizing that in the simplest Tesla terms, energy, frequency, vibration, that if you can read the energy, dial the frequency, then you're going to feel the vibration. And in those sequences, if it feels wrong, it doesn't feel comfortable, it doesn't feel good, you start having all these negative input thoughts and feelings like, you feel guilty, jealous, shameful, embarrassed, inadequate, inferior. If you're having all these feelings, you might want to look at what you're doing, being, having, experiencing, your energy, your frequency, and your vibration. Unless you like it. Some people love drama. They love misery. I'm not one of those people. I'm just not. If it's not working, you might want to look at it. Eldridge Cleaver, who was the first president of the National Black Panther Party, stated, in quote, if you have a problem and you're not searching for a solution, you're the problem. I always kind of thought that was a real bright one right there, a little pearl of wisdom. So, I'm out and about, I'm doing my thing. I'm actually creating a website. Well, I'm not. I have a web designer, old friend from Facebook, and we're working together, and I'm excited about that. So, I'm moving in new directions. That's what I'm doing, and I'm excited about it. I've met some, I've recently, I've told so many people about urine therapy. I mean, I meet people all the time, and okay, here's an example. I got pulled over in Texas, about an hour out of Amarillo, by the Highway Patrol, and he pulled me over, and I rolled down the window, and I go, "Good morning, sir. You know, what's going on?" And he goes, "Well, do you know why I pulled you over?" I said, "Well, not exactly." He says, "Well, I clocked you doing 81 in a 75. 81 and 75, that's only 6 miles over the speed limit. And I thought, well, sir, I've been traveling a lot. I've been all over the country, and in most states, 5 to 10 over is, pretty standard and not really noticeable. So I did not know. And he says, well, we're pretty firm here in Texas. And I said, okay, no problem. I'll keep it at 75 if that's necessary and required. I'm happy to do that. And he says, so you've been traveling? I said, yeah, I've been, all over. He goes, how long you own this car? I said, since May. And I've been all over the country in it. And I've been actually on a book tour, I said. Oh, really? What kind of book? I said, well, it's a book of poems. And he said, oh, well, what's its name? I said, The Oran Oracles. And he goes, well, what's that about? And I said, well, you probably find this odd, a little unorthodox, but it's about urine therapy. You ever heard of it? And he looked at me and he goes, no. And I said, well, as strange as it sounds, I actually drink my pee because I found it as a natural cure for a lot of my ailments. I thought, wow, that's interesting. So here I am on the side of the road in Texas. Don't mess with Texas. Telling a highway patrolman all about urine therapy. Ha ha. It's all good. Be authentic. Be yourself. Show your true colors. Don't have to, pretend to be anything. Just be yourself. You don't have to cover your tracks. It's not required. See that head bob? That's what quails do when they're walking. That's a quail walk. So, anyway, I really want everybody to know everything's well. People have asked, and I thank you for asking. What happened? Where are you? What are you doing? Da da da. Well, I've been systematically pulling away from Facebook on a general rule, and the universe kind of guided me there. And so I just kept trusting and allowing the experience as it unfolded and presented itself and showed me what I was needing to pay attention to. And pulling away from Facebook was certainly one of them. And so it's all good. Everything's cool. It's all happening. I'm learning my software. So I'm like in a sophomoric experience once again, learning a whole new language basically, and new software and new operating systems and all that stuff. It's all good. Back to school, summer's over, back to class. And but I've been recording all along. I have tons of image and video and all that. I've been on I've been on a photojournalist kind of experience without producing any of it, just collecting it. So we'll see as time goes on how much I'll produce. And we'll just keep cartoons rolling. I hope your cartoons are cracking you up today. Have you looked in the mirror? If you think I'm scary, just remember who I'm mirroring. So, I do hope you have a beautiful, wonderful, marvelous day. And always know that what you think about, you bring about. You create your own matrix. You are the source. It's an inside job. Pay attention to what goes on in the temple. Alrighty then. Peace and love. Ciao for now.